Guys, I can't do that. The Dice is being a dick right now. Maybe just read off the name again. Just start all over. Annoy the other videos that are gonna pop up. They just can't. Dice is giving me hell right now. But whatever. Again, I want to call out your name. Just have a normal conversation and have our opinions because I'm trying to start a podcast and I would love to talk to you through a Battlefield playthrough of the beta on the PlayStation 4 if you want to. If we ever can get one going. It is ANGRY, then RANT. I really feel like that I agree with some of the things you point out, but to me, I enjoy this beta extremely well. The reason why I extremely love it, but I actually blame a lot of us in the gaming industry. The reason being, we're getting everything free in this game. We're getting everything free. Again, we're getting everything free. Just like Star Wars Battlefront 2. They couldn't take it back. They can't. They have to make money in some way or some form in some fashion. Like, some way, some form of fashion that we have to. They have to. And telling us that, oh, it's costing... Like, you can't blame game developers putting all this in. Blame the execs if you don't like it. Because the execs tell the game developers what to do and what to put in. Maybe DICE isn't like the stream that I'm doing, but whatever. That we need this. Okay, repeat, need this. No, I don't want you to play Cyanide Happiness, no. That we need to chill down. We've already won against DICE. DICE knows that it has the most hated track ever, and DICE already knows that Star Wars Battlefront 2 was the most failure. And they're trying a new system and a new basic format for Battlefield 5, you know, to make it simple, not complicated, not hard, not difficult. Would you want a difficult system or an easy system? And this is back to the roots. They said this is going back to the roots of Battlefield. If you've been playing Battlefield as long as I have, this is pretty much just, you know, basic stuff that I remember playing Battlefield as a kid, okay? I, quote, when I turned old enough to play Battlefield, which I was around like 12, and I was playing Call of Duty my entire life, then I got the present Battlefield and the older Battlefields to play. So I've been playing Battlefield since I was 12 years old, and I'm 21 years old. What I'm trying to put across here is that I like this basic format of DICE because it is simple. It's not complicated. You know, it only takes me like a minute or less just to go to upgrade. Like, they tried a new thing, currency you earn in the game to get the equipment. That's something new. Everybody has to get used to. Again, my point again, we all bitch. We all bitch too much. We bitch about something changed and we don't like it. Okay? We don't like it. We should just go, alright, let's try it out, give it a year or 2 years or something for the lifespan. Then that's okay not to buy a game. That's fine, you know? People do what they want to do with their money, but don't harsh on a game that, you know, the beta's free or whatever, but your points are right again. But don't harsh on a game that, you know, you feel like you're losing Battlefield. You're not. You are just not used to the new system. But what we do the most, when we bitch, we don't give game developers new freedom to do what they want to try because they're so afraid of us saying, oh, it's terrible, we don't want to do this. You know, how is the game community going to handle? You know, it's like saying, Bethesda, don't make Wolfenstein the way it always has been don't try something, tell Bethesda, don't try something new for Wolfenstein Youngblood. Don't try to put multiplayer in this game because it's too risky. No, do it. If it feels like it wants to, you know, just try something new, that's fine. You know, that's absolutely positively fine to try something new through the lifespan and give time. Because I gotta admit, right now, I don't play a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2. I am getting in there because of the Clone War content. But it's slowly getting better. It actually is slowly getting better. It isn't the best. And then you're saying, let's put 40 or 80 guns in the game. Okay, how can I make content then? Okay, they gradually put more guns in the game. They gradually do that for content to keep people busy. If they put them all at once, where's the content? Okay, I want to know, where's the content if you do that? I want to know your answer. Where's the content if they do that? If the maps are very small, which I actually like, I know that I just don't do good on big maps. That's just my personal preference. Yours might be bigger maps. That's fine with me. And, that's fine. And that's just our preferences of maps. But you have to understand, we as game communities limit game developers to try something new. We keep blaming game developers when it really isn't. You should be at the execs, putting things on the execs' backs, because that's their fault. Game developers do what they want to do. Like I said, I used to be a game developer, so I know how much work goes into sitting there for 12 fucking hours a day, pitting EZ875226, for example, coding numbers, and it's like, for that long without sleeping and just typing. You know how much annoying that is? Same thing for game development. I mean, for game testing. What they do is about that time just playing around, running into walls and running into places to find glitches, and then report them, and then to the game developers, and then they fix the coding and make it not glitchy. It's not fun to make games. It isn't. You know, it is not. I mean, it's hard work. You have to understand, it's hard work making these type of games. And DICE went back to the roots. At least we're getting everything free in this game. That's one thing but that's the thing I gotta understand. You can buy the currency to help you upgrade or not, and grind and actually earn stuff. And keep in mind, they can change this up when this beta's over. They could say, hey, people don't like, you know, the currency to buy the weapons. Why not do what you said earlier? You never know. DICE is DICE. And they pushed it back. I still think it's a little fishy when they push it back, but at the same time, there's a lot of things go into that. Okay, we got Red Dead and Black Ops 4. If you look back 2 years ago, they had a Titanfall 2 issue with the same situation, where it was just dead. Everybody was playing Battlefield 1. Titanfall was very rare to be pre-ordered. It was a good game though. It wasn't bad at all. Titanfall kicked ass. Dude, I pre-ordered it myself and it was really good. But they did that mistake releasing it between Black Ops 4, Battlefield 1. And that was just like a bad idea. Just like right now, Red Dead, Black Ops 4. Pushback. They should have done it sooner, but whatever. And the controversy has a big role into that. And it might not be finished. They might, you know, use this beta to fix something. You never know. I'm not trying to defend DICE in any shape or form, just putting out my opinions. And if people don't like my opinions, that's okay. It's America. We can do what the hell we want, defend. I'm not defending DICE in any shape or form. I'm just saying that the game community, we ruin game developers. We really do. We limit, you know, their creativity. You know, we limit their ideas of saying, let's put a new system of gunplay and rank up system that they want to try, but we might not like it. You know, just like people don't like the new way right now, that is, you have to watch your ammo, go to ammo, you know, supply stations and stuff like that. We should shut up about it, play the game, and then play it through the life cycle. You know, play through the life cycle. If you buy it, again, if you buy it, not a problem. If you don't, that's fine too. More power to you. That we should play it through the life cycle. Tell the developers after the life cycle's over, quote, life cycle's over, again, quote, life cycle, that it's time to do not put that in the game. It didn't fit. We didn't like it. Try something new. Try to replace it with something new and try that. So when you look at Battlefield 4, for example, and Battlefield 3, we weren't as picky at that time. We were picky, but not super duper picky, where we're sitting back and saying, you know, oh my god, this is bad. They should have not put this in the game, you know, all that. When I'm sitting back going like, we're limiting game. That time we didn't limit game developers. And you look at Battlefield, in my opinion, it's always going to be better than Call of Duty, especially right now. Even I played both. You know, I played both of them, for example. But overall, it like this. You know, this is a new thing. You can bleed out and all that. Yeah, cool. They can maybe, if people don't like it, just play it through. Play it through the life cycle of the game if you like the game. And play it through, then tell the developers, don't put this in, we didn't like it. Or they can approve on it, where they can say you have, you can skip it by hitting O, or just go on, you know. They can try new things if we give them less pressure for developers. Because execs, on the other hand, put all the pressure on their ass, because they need to change a lot. At the same time, I feel like since we're getting free crap, they need to make money somehow. It's a business, you know, it's a business. A lot of us in here don't have business experience. People who have business experience can say, like, I don't have, like, you know, business experience, so I don't have any say of, like, why EA went that route with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Even and you're saying that they wanted to try something new and see. So it was in Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my god, that's so hard to say because I think of Battlefield or Star Wars Battlefront. They sound exactly alike for the Battlefield front, but so they put that system in Battlefield 5 and see how it fits. So they don't have freedom to do that and try it, because Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a completely different game. And it's a different environment compared to this, you know. And it's very simple, you know, saying format. If it's a very basic format, and it's not a big maps, it's not back to the roots, it's back to what it used to be. And we're used to big-ass maps, and we're used to, you know, big maps like that. And we get small maps. Things change, and we can speak out and say what we need to change, but it's too late to do that, you know? It's too late, you know, because the game's coming out in 2 months and 26 days. I think this is going to push up, in my opinion, the pre-order sales just a tad bit, not too much. But I don't think DICE deserves so much of, you know, the controversy. The reason being, even there's so much controversy around Fallout 76, that would you rather have, I mean, if this is like the way they say they're gonna do, it's something new. Let them try it and see. Give DICE that freedom for their games to try something new. But when it comes to the microtransaction, make sure it stays balanced. Make sure it stays, you know, the way it should be. You know, or don't put microtransactions in the game. Either way, and just give us a game without microtransactions. People will buy it if it's done right. Because to me, I feel like Battlefield 5 is smooth. It's great. There's some funny glitches that I took some pictures of. But the point is, we limit game developers to have their, like I said again, it comes back to that. Limit game developers, the games are gonna get duller and duller and duller and more basic and more basic and more basic because we are too afraid for something to change and something to try. What?
Objective Beta is now defused.
I have to stop. I know what this is about, but I'll be right back. My sister called me for something.
this! Don't let up now!
Excellent work. We remain fortified behind our wall of artillery. We could not stop the British from landing, but we have made them pay a terrible price. Let them come. We will push them back into the sea. Yesterday's victory has crippled the enemy, but it did not stop them from landing. Hold the line, but if you must, fall back and continue to fight. The enemy will tire easily. We will outlast them. Prepare yourselves.
So yeah, I would love to have a conversation with that dude and have our points. That's just what I feel like is happening with games. Is it's being restricted. We are restricting game development. For developers anyway. You know, the community can say what they want, and developers love to help their community. DICE loves to help their community. You blame execs for 99.9% of everything that happens. We don't blame game developers, you blame execs. So you can give whatever. And it's like, I finally could get a game, you know, playing for me. I'm not doing the greatest, I really don't care. I have done better, but I just really want to talk more than really focus on the game. And I don't really care. Even if I focus, I do bad. I just love shooters. But that's my opinion. Well, I feel like Activision should be the one else getting the heat as well as EA. They both deserve this heat, but Activision gets away with it because of kids. Parents, if you watch this, start going up war with Activision as well. And they get this hated for the Call of Duty environment. Everybody has to change. But at the same time, you can't really call this game an SJW game. You really can't. SJW situation. Maybe inside quotes, this game company is from another country. So what's going on in their country might not be affecting, you know, us, per se, but it is looking on their games. They're Polish, so something in Poland might be going different there. You have a lot of scenarios to look at before you judge them. So we have to wait and see how this game really truly turns out. It can turn out great, so it turn out bad. We have to wait and see, and basically give me your comments if you guys want to. If you subscribe or not, it's up to you guys. Who gives a shit? I'm just doing this off the side until I actually get a job, which I'm planning to get soon. Actually, looks like I'm gonna get one in a few weeks. But besides that, when I do, I'll actually have a podcast, and then many people can get up there, and we can really have longer conversations about Star Wars, about games, about football, about music, about everything. And so, yeah, give me you guys' opinions, and I will chat with you all in the next video if I feel like it. If I feel like it, can I really do this off the side? But chat with you all. Peace, bitch. Oh yeah, and again, before I go, my channel is only for adults, and make sure people know that this is only for adults. This is probably the least cursing video that's on my channel, but honestly, this is for adults 18 or older, or at least teenagers. But from, I would say, 11 from mainly just 18 or older, but the best age for teenagers to be really doing stuff is probably 15 or 14. So lower than that, don't watch my stuff. This is probably okay because it's in full curse words, but the point is, I just don't care. This is off the side, and I will chat with you all officially later. And
Objective Anton has now been lost.